In the world of theme parks, and really, I suppose, basically just the world itself, it's not often that you see prices for things decrease as, with inflation and everything else going on. Usually things just become more expensive, and people on some level accommodate for that, adjust to it, and either continue purchasing it or no longer purchase it and move on. But we actually have a little bit of surprising news at a Universal Hollywood that they seem to be lowering some ticket prices. So we're going to check this out real quick here. So, hi, I'm Jared with Capture the Magic. And we have a tweet here from Five Fires, and they cover Universal Studios, Hollywood, Disneyland out on the West Coast. That's not something that's our area of expertise. So, a lot of times we come across these stories, we'll rely on other people here. So he has a tweet here. It says Universal Studios Hollywood dropping the annual pass price and now eligible express for Mario Kart, which is their Nintendo World they have out there. It says win-win, baby. I love being an annual pass holder to Universal Studios. And he has a screenshot here, and it says effective on July 2nd, the new monthly price for the Flex month-to-month Platinum Pass will be $49.91 per pass. The new price reflects a decrease in your current monthly price and will be reflected in your invoice following 7/2/2024. And then it also says, talks about additionally, we're notifying you of the change for your Platinum Pass, where you can now use the Express Pass for Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge. And again, that's not something that I'm used to seeing at all when it comes to theme parks. Now, this doesn't have anything to do with Universal Orlando. I don't expect those prices to be going down anytime soon, considering we have Epic Universe opening in less than a year. Now, we do have a story over here. I typically don't use stories from Inside the Magic, but they were the only one I could find here that did cover this. And it does talks about how as Disney prices skyrocket, Universal cuts their ticket prices and adds a new ride to experience, which we already know about that. But the other thing that they also did was they had a new park ticket option. And they said here, well, Universal recently surprised guests paying monthly by lowering their monthly payments. But that's not all. They also talked about the Mario Kart attraction. And then they also said Universal or Hollywood is also currently offering a great ticket option for those who may not want an annual pass, but still want to enjoy some of the theme park for more than just a day. Guests can head over to Universal Studios Hollywood website and take advantage of a buy one day, get a second day free. So basically doing a BOGO over there. So there are some blackout dates, mainly on Saturdays, but the entire month of August is not blacked out, so guests can take advantage of those summer days. They're currently offering 4 different Universal Studios Hollywood annual passes, and guests can choose. So very, very similar to how Orlando's is set up. Now, this doesn't have anything to do with Universal Orlando, but I thought it was an interesting story here and one I like to see. Now, I don't think this is going to spread. I don't think that you're going to start seeing Universal Studios Orlando or Disney World, for that matter, or probably even Disneyland lowering their prices. But it's, I think that's something that's a cool thing. And Universal Studios Hollywood doesn't have the same attendance that Universal Studios Orlando does. So the Nintendo World out there that's open has been a big boon for them. So they probably are just wanting to get more people in, would be my guess. But I think this is a good way to do it. And I've often made the argument, and I'm going to do a separate video on this, of, attendance at Disney World being down, and a lot of people are kind of turning sour on the nickel and diming. There are things that, speaking specifically about Disney and other theme parks, I suppose, could do to get people to come back to the parks. And part of it is lowering the prices. And I don't, for whatever reason, we just don't see it happen very often. Obviously, right here is an example of Universal Hollywood doing that. But for the most part, they'll run Disney World, and Universal Studios Orlando does the same thing with this, but like they'll run ticket deals, but it's not often you actually see prices be cut and actually the base ticket prices or the annual passes be discounted like that. So I would love for this to become a trend and something that we see, especially with theme parks maybe struggling right now. And I don't see, again, Universal Orlando, I don't believe is going to be doing this, considering they have a lot of demand for Epic Universe. But I suppose if Disney World wanted to compete with Epic Universe opening next year, I think a way they could do that would be to lower some of their prices on things. Now, I don't think they're going to do that, but that would be a way, I think, that would, without Disney adding more things to their parks, I think that would be a way for them to offer value in that way. But I'm not holding my breath that that's going to happen. But I just want to make a note of this and just point out, hey, good on them for lowering the ticket prices. And if you're out there in Hollywood and you want to take advantage of that, there you go. So that's going to do it for this video. If you liked it, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, as we normally cover, Universal Studios, Epic Universe, Disney World, and pop culture news around here. And let us know in the comments, what do you think about this? And do you have any hope that this may come to the Orlando theme parks? I personally don't, but hey, you never know. And until next time, we will see you in the parks.